Here we are, Thursday night, last regular season game here at Parker Field, and the Mohawks are taking on cross-county rival Corning Bobcats. I'm here with Jason Tillman. Tell us, Jason, what kind of atmosphere we got?
Oh, beautiful night tonight. Hey, the Rice Bowl is on the line. Piggott coming up with it the past couple years, so they got a big night tonight to represent for that. We got a big crowd tonight and a beautiful night for a game of football.
Senior night here at Mohawks 2014 Mohawk seniors were recognized. We've had the band seniors recognized. Looks like the Bobcats are going to take the opening kickoff. The Mohawks are going to defend the north end zone. There's a little wind coming from the northwest, mostly north, and it's chilly here tonight. But that's what it's supposed to be when you play football in November.
Hey, this is a great night for football. It's a little cool out, but hey, it doesn't get any better than this. Piggott and Corning on a Thursday night, that's as good as it gets. Mohawk's been pumped up all week at practice. It's been a really good week. Guys are getting ready to get it underway here.
You know, the season for either one of these teams hasn't been what they had hoped that it would be, but there are playoff implications tonight's game.
Yes, there are. Not to mention a huge rivalry between the two, which I'm guessing has existed since the beginning of time. I don't know.
Well, I think so. You played in it, Jason. I played in it. As the Bobcats are going to take the field.
There is no bigger game in Clay County than Piggott and Corning.
No, as the Bobcats come out of come from between the legs of the Bob Kitten and onto the field. Looks like a vapor came with it. As the Mohawks are prepared to come through the breakthrough as the cheerleaders have it. You know, I tell you, this is field conditions aren't the greatest. It's a wet, soggy field. Going to be a little chilly. The hands are going to be cold.
We seen that as a big factor last week, the cold hands and turnovers. Field's still muddy in spots. It seems like we played every game this year here at home in the mud, from Pee Wee on up to senior high.
Nerves are going to be on end.
Oh, I'm expecting a very, very hard-hitting game tonight.
Well, the Mohawks are going to take the field. Like I said, they're going to kick off. As we are about to get underway.
Crowd on its feet.
Indeed.
For senior night tonight.
The tailgating has begun. From what we understand, there's a matter of a win and a 13-point differential that could mean the difference between a playoff appearance and this being the last game.
Yep,
I know that these young men are going to play it like it's their last.
I guarantee you. Two good spots for motivation tonight. It's our last game and a playoff berth, like you said, in the wings.
Well, it's fitting on senior night that the senior Garrett Cook will tee the football up for the opening kickoff, number 33. Back deep to receive it, Hunter Tidwell. I believe that's Tidwell, number 1.
Tell you what, Garrett Cook, one of the best kickers we've had come through here in a while.
Cook's going to send it off to the left. It's right into no man's land. It's going to not be returned. Going to be covered at the 33-yard line. And that's where the Bobcats will take over. 1st and 10. It looked like the junior Michael Allen fell on it. That's where they'll have it.
Pooched it right behind everybody. We practice that, and they do a really good job of it.
Well, the Mohawks have worked on some different things this week, trying to prepare. When you play Corning, you know what you're going to get. They're going to run power football.
They've
got a real college prospect lineman in number 71, Clint Harvey, as they will come up to the football. Pro set, split to the left. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and there is room.
He's got some space.
Definitely did. And again, that was Allen, number 21, with the carry, and he's going to be a yard short or so.
Yeah. Really opened up a running lane right there. Corning offensive line doing a good job on that play.
I know Fuller was in on the tackle We've got number 10, Caleb Welburn, is limping off. We have an official's timeout as the Bobcats come out in the same formation. Welburn, that's a
huge factor in this Mohawk team. Huge factor.
You know, when you talk about team speed, Welburn's one of them that helps increase your average. That's going to be a counter off to the left. Going to have first down. Fuller again in on the tackle, along with number 44, Justin Golding.
He's going to be good for a first down. And then some.
Now they'll have it right at the midfield stripe.
Yep. Field not looking too bad this morning. It was really wet and really hard to paint.
Bobcats come up to the football in the pistol. Hand up the middle, and there's no penetration. Gets into the second tier, 7-yard gain, again by Allen. Again, Eli Smith, the senior, number 54, had him low. The sophomore had him high.
I tell you what, they've ran the 7-hole the first 3 plays of the game right there.
Well, they do a lot of misdirection, and that's what you expect. You know what's happened.
Yep.
And you've got to get penetration into the backfield to disrupt any of that misdirection.
Yeah, they're really opening up right there on the left side of us.
2nd and 3, pistol formation, and the direct snap. Motion comes. All right off the left tackle. Again, same play. Same scenario. Fuller on the tackle. Going to be a first down for the Bobcats. And, Jason, the battle of the line of scrimmage earlier is being won by the men in white.
I tell you what, they like power football. They're just going to line up and run it for most of the time, and until you can stop what they're doing. They've done the same thing every year since I can remember.
Well, Scroggin, the junior, is going to take the snap, hands
again.
off to Allen, and finally the Mohawks stack it up. They did something different.
Stallings in there. I tell you what, he's been all over the place on defense this year.
It is. You know, the freshman Nate Mallard, number 73, was in on that play.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what happened. We just saw the college prospect Harvey downfield on a pancake block.
Yeah.
But Mohawks got through the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain, 2nd down and 10.
And they're going to the other side. Same play.
Squirrel wrapped him up, but he fell forward for about 5 yards.
Yeah.
He might have got 6, Jason. Let's see where they spot it. I think they're going to spot it on the mud where the 30-yard line would be, just inside. So it's a short 5.
Long, yeah, 3rd and long 4.
Yeah. We'll just call it. So it's 3rd down. The Mohawk defense has yet to get their feet set and dominate this line of scrimmage. They're going to have to, as the Bobcats will split one to the right.
They're coming back.
And they moved.
They jumped.
The Bobcats will cost themselves 5 yards. We'll do 3rd down again.
Very costly penalty right there.
Because you know they're going to take 2 downs to try to get a first down.
Oh yeah, you're in 4 down territory right there.
The Bobcats have not even attempted to pass, and there hadn't been any need yet.
No. Not much of a passing game for the Bobcats this year. They've got a few plays, but nothing outrageous like we've seen.
They've got a really great big line.
Yeah.
I mean, their line is huge.
There's always some big guys over there in Corning. They've always got some big.
Well, they got a receiver wide open, and it is complete.
He got it.
It did. The pass is complete to number 11, Cope Robinson, the sophomore. And I tell you, little play action was effective.
I spoke too soon.
Well, there hadn't been a need yet, but on 3rd and long, they decided to give it a shot.
They were setting us up with that off-tackle play over and over and over and over.
Well, they had one receiver in the set, one in the pattern, and that's all that they needed. Mohawks were fortunate that was underthrown. Again in motion, it's Allen on the left. He stood up by Fuller, but he is pushing down toward the 5-yard line. Going to be 1st down and goal. They're going to move the chains. We don't have yard markers on this field, but we look down and see they are down around the 5. Mohawks bring in a heavier goal line package. The Bobcats, again, are going to come up in the pistol. Scroggins going to take the snap. And off to the left. Mohawks got in there.
He's in there.
Fuller was expecting it. And he stopped it dead.
Boy, he put the stick on him right there in the backfield that time.
He did, and he was assisted by 50. Is that Gilby? Gabriel Gilby helped wrap him up. As the Mohawks are sending out a young bunch out there. Second down and goal for the Bobcats.
Several freshmen stepped up off our conference championship team this year to step up and play for the senior high guys.
They're not freshmen anymore.
No, not anymore.
Nice read.
Yes, Mohawks stop them for a loss. Probably 3 or 4.
Trey Stallings stepped up in there along with 73, the freshman Nate Mallard. And Fuller was in on that. They've been running to his side because that's the side with Clint Harvey, number 71. Yeah. And they're going to have to stop him 2 more times. Loss on the play, bring up 3rd and goal.
Mohawk, I don't know if we're on or not.
12 on the play clock. It's Scroggins.
Rolling under 7
minutes.
In
the pistol.
They're going
right up the middle. He's wrapped up low. Is it going to get some help? That's Stallings, number 2.
Great defense by the Mohawks down here deep.
Stallings isn't very big, but boy, forces a 4th down and goal for the Bobcats. You know, they punched at it 3 straight times.
We've shut them down 3 straight times in a row now. We hadn't been able to stop them all the way down the field. Mohawks really standing up with their backs against the end zone. And, boy, the crowd on its feet now.
The cowbells are ringing. People are on their feet. Pistol formation. He's going to throw it.
He's going to throw it. Back to pass.
And it is no good.
No good, no flag.
Mohawk defense holds.
Mohawk D holds. Wow.
That was Logan Dixon, number 5, defending on the pass play. There were 3 receivers in the set, 3 in the pattern. Now, that's the upside. On the downside, the Mohawks have the football deep inside their own territory.
They're deep, but I tell you what, a turnover is way better than anything else.
Indeed.
Now you got to capitalize on things like these. When you get the ball back and you can shut them down, you've got to capitalize and score some points.
Brett Fuller, the sophomore, is up under center, full house backfield with 2 tight ends.
They got everybody up in the box on D.
And there he goes. Stevens is gone. Out. Absolutely gone.
He's gone.
Stevens will not be caught. Stevens will not be caught.
He is pulling away.
94 yards. Touchdown, Bradley Stevens.
That kid is fast. He's not one of the fastest kids in the state for nothing.
No flags on the field, Jason.
That's 6, baby.
Speed kills.
Speed, speed, speed. That boy right there is eat up with it, too. He is fast.
And it's his birthday.
Really?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bradley Stevens. That's what I was just talking about, capitalizing on turnovers.
The same formation. Mohawks come up with Fuller under center. They're down. He's going to hand off right up the middle, and that is Nicholas McKinney, and he's in. There it is.
He's going to be good.
So the Mohawk seniors have 8 points, and they've run 1 play from scrimmage.
1 play. Defense holds, and then the offense comes right back and answers up for them. That's what it takes right there.
You know, I know when you want to stop the run, you put 8, 9 men in the box, but if there's nobody back, that's the result.
I'm a firm believer in a safety in pretty well any situation.
I think that you can survive giving up 20 yards a little more than you can 80.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what, you've got to have somebody back there to shut down the big play. Here comes the Mohawk kicking team again, led by senior Garrett Cook.
Well, setting the pace. The Bobcats came out to play smash mouth. They drove the ball all the way down the field, got in the red zone. The Mohawk defense stood strong and held them. It gave the offense a chance.
I'm
Cook,
pretty sure they had 3 straight tackles for a loss on that.
they did, and the incomplete pass sealed it. As Cook is going to kick it down the middle, it's going to bounce.
Fielded at about the 15.
He's going to take it, and there
He's wrapped
coverage.
up.
He didn't make the 20. Did he make it? He might have made the 27, maybe
like
the 25. Let's see where they spot it.
Looks like they're going to spot it about the 20, right at the 25 or so.
I think that was a freshman downfield to make that tackle. I thought that was Harrell, number 32, but Bobcats come up again, planning to play some power football. Mohawks have, well, for a moment there, they had 11 men in the box. Mohawks are going to take time out. There's confusion on defense. We're going to take a minute to help thank some of the people that helped to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. Hitz Chapel Church at the end of 4th Street in Piggott. Hitz Chapel Church lead pastor Charles Richmond and congregation invite you to come to know, love, and follow God. Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott is helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. If you need a place to store your things and a way to get them there, give them a call at 870-598-7941. Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott. We like to thank Pumpkin Hollow. They had a great season at Pumpkin Hollow this year.
Man, that's a good time.
They do. They always, the Pinnacle Halloween night, but they had a really good year. Ellen and Daryl Dalton. People come from all over. Schools come. There's buses out there.
Great.
They're at St. Francis, Arkansas. We appreciate Pumpkin Hollow helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV.
You can't have a bad time out there.
Indeed. Back comes a motion right up the middle.
He's got him wrapped up.
That was Allen, and he might have got a yard.
Depends on their spot, but
And
I
that
think
was-
he's going to be right about the line of scrimmage.
I think so. That was number 9, Aaron Massey. They've got the stick in the wrong spot. Because the way I see it, he was on the line and he's still on the line. No gain. We're going to call it 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Mohawk defense looks to be settling in a lot better now.
They're going to have to get penetration. I mean, that's like saying you're going to have to get more points than the other team to win, but it's just something that's got to happen.
You've got to.
You got 2 split, 1 to each side, back in motion, going to do a quarterback draw, but they did not fool Fuller as he came up from the end spot and made the hit. Caleb Benbrook, number 13, the senior on the assist. Might have got 3. We'll call it 3rd down and 7. Again, Scroggins, that was a design draw.
Yeah.
As they brought the back in motion.
I'll tell you what, senior Caleb Benbrook this year's had a really good year for the Mohawks.
He has.
He really has.
He plays hard.
He does. He's had a real good year.
Scroggins barks the signals. Snap to him, going to go over the left side. There is a hole, and it closed quickly. Going to be 4th down and 5. Again, Justin Golding, along with number 3, Fuller.
Our 2 sophomores.
Oh, goodness. Wrapping them up, 4th down. Let's see
4th and 5.
what happens.
I wonder if Coach Michael Harrell's screaming, "Watch the ball" right now.
But you know it's got to be the Bobcats are not beyond deception or a trick play or whatever needs to happen.
Sir.
You know you got a bunch of young guys in there. They're going to snap it, and they're going to quick kick it.
Oh, they're going to quick kick it.
Just get away from it, boys. Get away. Get away. It takes a Bobcat bounce. You don't see that very often. Down at the 30, that's where the Mohawks will take over, make that the 20-yard line. The Mohawks forced a 3 and out.
Good punt. Right.
Very effective punt. The quick kick, you don't see that very often. You know, the Steelers tried that a few weeks ago with Ben Roethlisberger. So the Mohawks haven't split anybody out yet, but they've only run 1 play.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from scrimmage yet.
So Fuller's under center, 2 tight ends, full house backfield. Going to pitch it to the left at Stevens again, and he's got another crack.
He's got another crease.
Does he have it?
Oh.
Does he have it?
Bobcat got the angle on him, but he is fast.
He almost inside the 10-yard line. So,
I'll tell you what, that boy shows up on his birthday.
I'm telling you, Stevens from the 20.
The Mohawks running 2 plays from scrimmage.
He's got about 165 yards on 2 carries.
Yeah.
He's, I don't know if he can keep up that average, Jason.
It's about 84.5.
Stevens has, again, they're spotting it right inside the 10-yard line.
And I tell you what, if the Corning safety there not having just a really good angle on him, he wouldn't have caught him.
He probably should have caught him about the other 40-yard line. Who is that running the football? That was, I believe that was Gotting.
Going to be wrapped up.
Nope. That's actually I think that was 32, Cade Harrell on the carry, actually. Whoever ran that football was smaller than McKinney. Looked like he was stacked up. Very little gain. Looks like McKinney in the backfield along with Landon Williams at the fullback spot, number 27. I'd say let's pitch it wide right, boys, and see what happens.
See what happens over there.
They're going to give it to Stevens again, and he's going to get wrapped up around the 5. Inside the 5, so it's going to be 3rd down and goal, probably spotted right around the 3.
Yeah.
Mohawks haven't tried anything deceptive, no counter, no misdirection.
Straight, we've got speed right football.
3rd down and goal, spotted at the 3.
Corning
same formation. Tight. Corning with 10 men in the box. Going to pitch it back, and he's going to be stopped way short. Maybe even
he may have lost a yard on that play.
And again, that was Dixon, number 5, carrying the football to the right side. Dixon's played quarterback. He's played receiver. He's played running back, safety, and corner, and everything in between.
I think a little defensive end, too. I'm not for sure.
4th down.
Oh, man.
Let's see what the Mohawks dial up on 4th down. There's nothing to save here. Going to give it to Stevens and see if he can make the corner.
He's got the corner.
He's going to be, he's just short.
He's going to be just short, isn't he?
Touchdown, no.
No, touchdown, yeah.
I missed, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down on the play. I didn't see the signal, but he apparently got in. This is going to cost them 6 points. So Stevens got into the backfield. Over the goal line. I didn't see a signal anywhere from Mr. White Hat. Holding. There we go.
Yeah, I was fixed. I think he called holding a second ago.
Well, that's going to back it up.
They're going to get another shot at it.
Mohawks are going to take a timeout, but we're going to stay here, and we're going to recognize some people that helped to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV. We'd like to thank Piggott Realty, Mike and Pat Patterson. Been serving the area for a long time. We appreciate Mike and Pat at Piggott Realty. They help to bring you Mohawk football for residential, commercial, or agriculture, real estate, anywhere in Clay County and beyond. Give Mike and Pat a call, 870-598-3142. That's Piggott Realty. MFA Agri Services helps to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV. Locations in Piggott, Mounds, and St. Francis for all your agricultural needs. That's MFA Agri Mid-South. We thank them for helping us. You know, Mark Howell's been sponsoring Mohawk football for a long time. That's Custom Car Care here in Piggott. Mark's been doing full detail in the same location, well, for a little less than 30 years. But if you want your car to look good, feel good, and smell like new again, give Mark a call, 870-598-2571.
Mohawks buried on 4th down.
Yeah, they went backwards.
Going to be a turnover. Costly holding penalty.
You know, that holding penalty was actually behind the play as well.
Yeah. That's a 6-point penalty. They don't get much more expensive than that.
McKinney is limping off.
Oh, never like to see that.
McKinney had 2 real long touchdown runs last week
Yes, he did.
as he turned on the Jets.
He's got some jets too, boy. He can really scream when he gets in open field.
Well, he's not treating that like a turned ankle or anything, is he? He's just not putting any wood on it, any weight whatsoever.
No, hate to see that. Nick, one of our seniors tonight, honored. Great kid, always volunteering every time we have a Pee Wee practice, wanting to help out. It's hard to beat that.
Well, Scroggins again in the pistol. Last time the Bobcats got the football, they went 3 and out. Going to reverse it, and it was sniffed out, but you got to make the tackle. Still nothing doing. Small gain on the play.
Yeah.
Cade Harrell, the freshman, in on the tackle. Should have been a loss on the play, but instead it's going to be a gain of 2, be 2nd and 8. Boy,
Mohawks defense looking really settled in now. They've done a lot better job of stopping them running the ball, though. Tell you what, that first series, they just drove it down our throat.
you know, it's about matchups. You know, and there's a fake, and they're looking to throw it. They got a receiver open.
He's got it.
Got a first down. It looks like, well, I can't see over there. I just can't see it. That might have been the tight end, Foster, over there. Who's the corner over on that side, Jason?
Stallings, maybe?
Trace Stallings.
Yeah.
He forced him out of bounds, but not before the Bobcats got a first down. Spot the football at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. That was a slow developing play, actually.
Very slow developing play.
Delayed, and that's going to get nowhere.
Yeah, he's probably going to
Way
lose
to
a little
sniff
bit.
that out. Again.
Bobcats so far with 2 really effective pass plays completed so far.
Oh, indeed. The Mohawks sniffed that out. Maybe a foot. We'll call it 2nd and 10. That's the end of the first quarter.
It's going to wind it down.
And we're going to take a break. You're watching Mohawk football on White CTV.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply N-Zone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Scroggins is going to take the snap, going to hand off over the left. Mohawk defense left a crease, going to be short of the first down.
Going to need about 3 more for a first.
Indeed, it looked like Dixon, number 5, in on that stop.
Mohawk defense didn't look like they were set gooders when they hiked the ball.
Jason, look where the stick is and look where the ball. Oh, they did move the ball back. Okay.
Yeah.
They moved the ball back. 3rd down, about 3 to go. Back in motion. Let's see. I think that they moved. No call.
No. Motion the other way.
Up
Gotta
the
go
middle. And it's going to be stacked. He's going to be really close.
Yeah.
Really close. That's Michael Allen again on the carry. And I think they're just going to go ahead and move the chains right there. No deception there. They just came up the middle. Looked like Smith in on that tackle, number 54.
Be a first down for the Bobcats.
Is that McKinney back in the game?
Mohawks with
Not
10
yet,
guys
not
up in
yet.
the box.
Thank goodness he slipped. Went to make a move. This field is not much for making a move. No, McKinney's still down on the bench.
Bring up about 2nd and 5.
Put the ball right on the 50-yard line. As the Mohawks missed a big scoring opportunity and a penalty, brought it back on a 4th down play. Scroggins in the pistol, going to hand it off. Yep. Oh,
and he's got a crease. He's got a crease. He's going to catch him.
Got him, ran him down. Number 2, Trey Stallings, is about to get a taunting penalty if he's not careful, but he did knock his head off.
Yeah.
Going to be a first down near the 17-yard line. I missed that play. I missed that.
I lost it in the misdirection, I won't lie.
I saw it. The fake was carried out by Gonzalez, number 89. The number 44, Travis Foster, ended up with the football down inside Mohawk territory, and that's where they've got it, 1st and 10. Gonzalez going to come in motion. He's got the football.
Oh, he's going to be wrapped up on the corner, though.
Look, again, that was Fuller who got sucked in but still had the wherewithal to make that stop.
Big stop right there because the corner was free and clear out there. Brett really stepping up right there. Mohawk defense is going to have to stand tall again down deep. 9.5 left in the half.
Well, McKinney's still getting attention down there on the Mohawk bench, and they're going to play action pass. They need to contain this quarterback. He's scrambling, and he's run down from behind. That's Fuller again, but it's inside the 10. Going to be close to a first down. I think he's just shy about a yard.
I think he's going to be a little short.
He's still down there. They gave him a lot of progress there, I thought. They're going to take a timeout.
Pretty generous spot.
I thought he was down about the 9.
Mohawks going to bring in some goal line defenders.
While they're taking a measurement, we'd like to thank Tillman Plumbing for helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV. Jason, I know that you're busy, and I know that you love it. We thank you for what you're doing for the community and for these young people.
Our pleasure. Looks like he's going to have a first down.
You know, also helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC TV is St. Bernard's Clinic here in Piggott. Right here in the local area for great medical care. Go to St. Bernard's, the heart of great medicine. Right up the middle. Bimbrook wrapped him up, and he got some help from the freshman, Cade Harrell. Oh, we got a little extracurricular activity there that we can't have. That's Gilby, number 50, on the tackle as well.
Tell you what, refs letting them play a little bit here, too. I kind of like that. In case everybody's forgotten, football still is a rough game.
Well, it sure used to be. I know there have been a lot of rule changes, safety factors that have come on.
And for good reason.
Scroggins going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to the left.
He's nowhere to go.
And you know what? Look at that pancake block down the end zone.
Yeah.
That's the true freshman meeting the college prospect. Well, it was a great play. I'll tell you what, they carried that out so much, and it was so delayed, I thought it was a fake out there.
I almost did, too.
As we have another freshman, Alex Gibson, number 52, checking into the football game. A little baptism by fire.
Hey.
It's going to be third down and go.
No better night than Rice Bowl night for that.
Scroggins with an unbalanced line. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver open, and that ball is caught, but he is down short of the goal line.
He's going to be just short.
So it's going to bring out 4th down and a yard.
Man.
I'm going to give it to the big guy behind the big guy and hope that our big guys stop their big guys. 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. I'll tell you what, Mohawk fans on their feet.
The Mohawks have had one goal line stand in them. Let's see what this one is. And they're going to hand it off, and he is touchdown.
He's going to get in there.
That's a good design play.
That's going to bring it to 8-6.
That's a well-designed play.
It's hard to stop somebody from getting a foot.
It really is.
It's
Offense
tough.
knows where the ball is going. They always have the advantage.
Yeah. It's hard to stop somebody from getting a foot.
Bobcats will line up to the two-point conversion. As they bring Gonzalez in motion again, and they're going to throw it.
He's going to throw
and
it.
it is defended. That is
Oh.
Dixon, number 5.
Good.
Batted it down. He wasn't fooled. And the Mohawks hold a 2-point lead, 8-6, with 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first half. You're watching Mohawk football on YHC TV. Bobcats kicking off for the first time in the football game.
A little changing around here on the Mohawk side.
Again, that's number 10, Jacob Hadley, the senior, teed up at an angle. Mohawks got the hands team in as they
Faked it.
run up to the ball and say psych. Hadley with his hand in the air. That was before the whistle.
Yeah.
He's going to kick it into the gap, and that's a good guy to kick it to. Dixon has the ability to take it all the
Yes.
way. Mohawks have good field position. They'll spot it near the 42.
Just under 7 minutes left. Mohawks take over.
Well, Mohawks have had big plays but haven't had to sustain a drive yet.
The
Like I
one
said,
big key factor in this game is points off turnovers right now. Bobcats turning the ball over, and the Mohawks, Stevens running I believe it was a 94-yard touchdown.
I do too. Bobcats turned over on downs. You know, the Mohawks turned it over on downs, and the Bobcats took it all the way as well.
Exactly.
Well, same formation. We haven't seen a wide out from the Mohawks tonight as we're inside 7 minutes.
Oh. Big hit on the quarterback
Fuller
after
took a shot,
a late hit.
and that's going to be no gain on the play. Be second down. Fuller, they are letting them play.
They are letting them play. I agree with that, though. You can't throw a penalty for every single thing.
Well, the Mohawks come up to the football, second down and 10. Fuller's up under center. And they're going to, I believe that's Stallings, number 2, with the football. And he's up near the 45, gained a couple, going to be 3rd and 8.
Long third down here. See what Coach Michael Harrell can pull out of his bag of tricks right now for this one.
Well, Stevens, a senior, is back in the football game.
And we definitely know he has the ability to break it out.
Indeed. Fuller takes the snap, going to hand it right up the middle. And that was Stevens, a senior.
He's going to be maybe a yard or two short.
Yeah, he's going to be shy of midfield. It's going to be a full 2 yards before down. Coach Harrell has nothing to lose here. He's going to make the Bobcats stop him as Trey Stallings comes into the football game.
I guarantee you he knew on third down that he was going to go for it on fourth if he needed to. He is very gutsy in that department.
I mean, they need two steps. I mean, there's a timeout on the field. Let's see which way it's coming from. The Mohawks take it. So Coach Harrell and the Mohawks are going to talk about it as Piggott has not been afraid to play some freshmen tonight. We've got a nice mix of underclassmen, and the seniors are doing what they can to make this thing turn out in a Mohawk Rice Bowl victory.
Telling you. Mohawks have had some problems with injuries this year. We've lost some key players for part of the season and a couple for the rest of the season. But I tell you what, for the guys working so hard, it's really paid off for them. They've made it work. They've found a way to make it work.
Well, the Mohawks take their second timeout of the half on 4th down and 2. The ball is just inside Mohawk territory. The Mohawks are opting to go for it. They're going to snap it. Fuller, you know what? He got it.
I think he got it.
Let's see where they spot
If
him.
they give
He poked it right through. Oh, they backed up the spot. Let's see where we got a left foot spot or a right foot spot. They're going to measure. Boy,
That's not near the generous spots we've seen so far.
from there he's real close. Jason, you see the white stripe on the front of the football?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that's how far he made it by. Okay.
I was fixed to say if he's there, it's just a nose, but that's
I hope the stripes.
you could hear
Oh,
a pin
he's just
drop
short.
right now. Oh, they're gonna say he's a few inches short.
That's so close.
Mm.
I knew it was going to be close.
Not what you want out of that, but hey, defense got to stand up now. It's been the story of the game so far tonight. Turnover on downs, both sides of the ball.
We hadn't seen a punt.
Hadn't seen it. Well, we've seen a quick kick.
Oh, you're right, Jason. We did. They lined up on 4th down in their offensive formation, and I believe that, Scroggins, number 2, the quarterback, did quick kick it, and with good effectiveness.
I was fixed to say a very effective kick.
I stand corrected.
He's going right up the gut. He's got a blocker. He may have a first down.
I've been off every time I've called a first down or a short on first down.
I hear it. Well,
So
I thought he was farther than that on that one, but they're saying he's about a yard short.
So 4:40 on the game clock here in the first half. The Bobcats come up to the football. The Bobcats offensive line just dwarfs the defensive line of the Mohawks. The Mohawks are going to have to be tenacious, and they have been.
Oh,
And
bad
there's a
snap. It's over his head.
They're going to fall on it. Squirrel Morgan was back there defensively for the Mohawks. And that's going to be a loss.
That's going to drop it back down to about 3rd and.
Yeah, all the way back into Bobcat territory.
Yeah, 3rd and about 13 or 14.
In
now.
the 4th, about the 46-yard line. 3rd down and long. Bobcats don't waste any time after the miscue as they come back to the line of scrimmage in the pistol formation. Scroggins calls out the signals, brings Gonzalez in motion. Going to bring a reverse up the middle. Mohawks are going to hold them.
Well, we're going to be back to 4th down again, it looks like.
Rouse, number 7, carries it inside Mohawk territory. Is it 6 yards or 7, Jason? What's he need?
Oh, 6.
Long
count won't work for you.
We'll call it 4th down and 6 as the Bobcats let the clock down, run inside 3.5 minutes. Over the football, Scroggins barks the signals. Gonzalez in motion. They're going to hand it to him. They're going to throw it, or a reverse pass.
He's got nowhere to throw it.
Oh,
defended by the Mohawks. Should have been picked.
If Godding gets his hands on that, somebody's going to have to catch him, and I don't know who it'd be. But
I don't either. That boy is fast.
All right, Mohawks hold, and the clock stops with 3:12 remaining here in the first half.
And Sean, here again, turnover on downs.
Little trickeration.
I think the Mohawks going to take back over, be about 5 yards short of where they lost it at.
So the Mohawks get the football. They will also receive the second half kickoff.
Yes. Good chance here to punch one in and really get a little bit of a lead here before we go into half.
Mohawks have been in 2 tights in the tee all night long. Going to hand it off. That was Williams, and he didn't really get started before it was stacked up.
We're basically looking at 22 men in the box on almost every play. I mean, it's
a rugby match.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Have the Mohawks attempted a pass tonight, Jason? Not to my recollection.
I don't think so yet.
My stat sheet doesn't show one single pass.
I'll tell you what, you can tell this is Piggott and Corning because no other game this year, I think, have we seen 22 guys up in the box trying to run each other over.
Mohawks break the huddle.
I almost think we run this offense just against Corning, and them against us, just to see who can power each other out.
Stallings is going to get caught in the backfield. Going to be a loss on the play.
And the Mohawks are going to be back to 3rd down again and long.
Yeah, 3rd and about 13 as Stallings got caught in the backfield.
And Mohawks coming out tight again.
Sooner or later, you got to slip somebody behind them. And here it is.
And here it is. They got a passing it.
No, and he overthrew.
Nowhere to throw it. Good coverage by the Bobcats, really. He knew it when he rolled out. He was covered up.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and long. And
Garrett Cook, the intended receiver.
the senior, Cook, the fullback, and defensive lineman, the intended target.
And here we go again with 4th down.
So the incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:49. The senior Stevens, whose legs ought to be tired after all the running he's done with the football, going to take the snap.
Almost looked off sides here on Corning on the end there.
It's fielded. And he's on his feet still. That was a gutsy return. Robinson bringing it back.
I'll tell you what, he almost got his head took off.
I think we got accustomed to everybody calling a fair catch or just letting it roll. And he returned it back to the 43. They'll take over 1st and 10 with 1:39 here in the first half. Mohawk defense brings in the freshman Morris. That's Dalton. He's coming in the game.
We've basically just got a grudge match out here in midfield.
John Daniel Beck, the junior, the anchor of that offensive defensive line for the Mohawks, takes a breather.
Nobody
going to be looking to pass. There's a hold. I
was got to throw the hold on that. I mean, he was holding him the whole way he was chasing the quarterback.
I hope we didn't grab a face mask. Let's see what happens.
I'm almost positive that's going to be a hold.
Well, if you won't hold to save your quarterback, you're not playing hard.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got to take that hold.
It is a hold. Who was that on the sack, Jason? Was that Fuller in there on that play along with Morgan?
I do believe so. I couldn't get the number on him.
Tell you what else we had. We had a linebacker for the Mohawks. I think it was Harrell, who was picking up back out of the backfield. I think that really helped allow the Mohawk defensive line to collapse because they wanted to dump it off short.
Really been working a lot this last week on pass coverage and stuff. Well, that's going to push it back to
Yeah, it's like 3rd and 20 or 1st and 29.
Yeah. Minute and a half left.
They're not going to do much with it. Scroggins keeps it. He's wrapped up.
No,
Mohawks only have one more timeout, so there's not a lot that they can do. But they will take their last timeout on 2nd down.
Got a flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is.
I didn't even see it get thrown.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is going to be thrown against the Mohawks.
Well, that's a costly penalty.
You know, unsportsmanlike conduct assessed against the Mohawks at a time that they sure don't need it. You don't need whatever happened. We don't know what was said. We don't know what was done.
It's going to bring it back pretty close to the original line of scrimmage.
15-yard penalty is going to be 2nd down and long.
Those penalties are never good at any time during the game.
That was a dead ball. Here we go. Scroggins is looking to throw. He's pressured.
Wrapped up.
Squirrel got him high. And again, you know, we keep calling it. Fuller, number 3, got him low, and there's a sack. Both ends just collapsed.
Gilby in there on that too, Gabriel.
Up the middle. If they're coming up the middle from each side, there's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Except to the ground. Bobcats are content to let it run. There's about a 13-second differential in the game clock and the play clock, so they will have to run another snap.
Mohawks out of timeouts. Coming down to 15 seconds.
Nothing but anything safe, or are they going to do it? They're going to hook and lateral. Here's a hook and lateral. I told you it was coming.
Mohawks with no safety back on that play.
8 seconds left on the play. Going to be third down. Well, fourth down. 8 seconds. The clock stopped as
Went out of bounds.
Bobcats went out of bounds. And they've got a player about 25 yards deep. See what they're going to do with him. I've seen them run this before. And all they got to do is stay back.
And they're going to try to throw it. He's going to catch it. And they're going
He's
to
gonna
tackle him
pay
at
the
the line of
price.
scrimmage. About a yard gain on that.
You know, we've seen it every year, and it doesn't surprise us. But after the end of one, it's a heavyweight boxing match.
And I'm telling you what.
Mohawks are up 8-6.
Trading licks.
We'll be back for the third quarter. You're watching Mohawk football on YHC TV.
Deposit your check here or here or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding. And even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
Here we are with the third quarter kickoff. As the
ball game.
8-6. It's been a heavyweight match. That's Hunter Clark, the senior, number 10, with the ball teed up. Back deep to receive. Oh, and I'll tell you what, that onside kick went negative. That is the shortest kick in the history of kickoffs. Jason, I don't know about you.
Speechless.
But they called a penalty, and I think it was
Ball didn't go 10 yards, so that's going to be an automatic penalty. I'm not sure. I guess they're going to do that from the spot of where it was downed.
I think you take the ball right where they touched it. But there's no explanation because they're going to wave the flag off. And they're going to give the Mohawks possession of the football at the 37, I think.
Talk about good field position after a kickoff.
That may be the shortest kickoff I've ever witnessed. It is. It is definitely the shortest one I ever saw. Fuller under center. He's going to pitch it back, and that is Stevens running into a pile of Bobcats as they finally blow it dead.
Still on his feet.
He's going to lose a yard. Again, it depends on where they spot him, and the officials haven't agreed with me tonight. So it's going to crease.
Nowhere to go.
Step into.
Nowhere to go.
I did get a report on Nicholas McKinney. It is an ankle injury. He is going to try to make a go of it. I believe he's in the ball game right now. No, that's Dixon, number 5.
He's got the corner.
Finally. All right, he ought to have a first down.
Yeah, good run. Good blocking by the Mohawk offensive line.
Well, if you got 10 men inside the box, go outside the box.
Every time.
Dixon on second down and long.
Mohawk fans on their feet for that one.
Spot the ball at the 27, first and 10. Mohawks with the short field have something cooking.
Telling you what, it'd be a good way to start out the second half here, punching one in.
That's Dixon again, and he's trying to get around the right side, and he's got the speed to do it, but he is caught and brought down at the line of scrimmage. And the marker, the stick, took a beating there. You know, I don't know if you've ever done it, Jason, but when you're keeping those, the first down markers and the down marker, you just got to lay them down.
Lay them down.
We got guys here at Piggott.
The chain gang may get the credit for the tackle on that one.
Second down and 11. I tell you what, those guys are dedicated. They're out there.
Man, that's a good group of fellas.
Rain, cold, heat, whatever it is, they're out there and they do it.
Good group of
They just volunteer. Lots of volunteers. They help high school football all around the country go. Fuller is going to keep it himself around the left side. He's hit, shakes a tackler, spins up over the 25. And he's going to be stopped there. Going to be third down.
He's going to get maybe a yard out of it.
Call it 3rd and 9.
Good tough run.
Big third down right here. Mohawks really need to convert.
Well, they need to get part of it. Really do need to get part of it because you know they're not going to kick a field goal from here. You can't punt from here. So they really do need to get some of it. Like I said, they haven't tried anything new or different. They've been in the same formation all night long. Fuller's going to hand it off to Williams right up the gut, and he got very little. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to spot it at the 25. Really little gain.
Yeah, maybe just a little. And I'd say we're going to get the call here to go for it on 4th down.
Let's see what Coach Harrell dials up.
Mohawks coming to the line. We're basically looking at 22 men in the box again.
I believe Brett Fuller is under center, and that's his brother. He's going to be brought down as he fights through it.
Oh.
Defense holds. I believe that's Corey Fuller, the center, the freshman.
Yeah.
So we got brother snapping the ball to the brother. And the Mohawk offense had an opportunity and came up with just one first down.
As going to take over.
They are going to take over. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Ball is near the 25. As the Bobcats are going to come up. They've run the same formation on that. Let's see who they bring in motion here. They're going to give it to Gonzalez. He's going to hand it back up the middle. Got a little reverse action going, a counter. Nothing really significant on the gain. That's number 2, Trey Stallings, making the stop.
He's going to get a
Austin Rouse, the senior, on the run. He got a couple. Call it 2nd and 8. That developed slow.
Yeah, these two teams just trading licks.
Well, Scroggins again back in the pistol. Double wing formation. Go to the left side. That's Allen, and he is wrapped up by Gotting. And first one to get him there was Fuller, number 3. But it's going to be 3rd and manageable. It's just about 3 yards to go.
Well, the defense, if they could really get a stop back down here. And at least make them kick the ball away, that would be a really good deal for the Mohawks. They're subbing out 2 or 3 here on defense.
Bobcats, again, lost in motion right up the middle. He fell forward. He's short.
He's short.
He is short, but it's going to be, like you said, 4th and manageable. We'll probably need a long yard. Yeah, that was John Daniel Beck in there wrapping him up. John Daniel just checked into the game. One of the biggest and one of the anchors of that offensive line. He's been consistent on the line.
You better
He's got a little
it.
help from some underclassmen tonight. Got 4th down and a long yard. Let's see what the Bobcats loan to do. They're going to snap it, or they're going to long count it? They're going to snap it.
They're going to quick kick it again.
Not as much success, but still effective as the ball's going to be down at the 30. So they're going to play field position. The Mohawks didn't do anything with it. Bobcats didn't do anything with it. It was 7 minutes and 26 seconds here in the first quarter. We want to thank Hitz Chapel Church for helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. Hitz Chapel Church at the end of 4th Street in Piggott. Lead Pastor Charles Richardson and all the followers out there invite you to come to Hitz Chapel. We hope that you come to know, love, and follow God. As the Mohawks are up on the football.
Tight formation.
Spotted at the 30, Jason.
Tight formation.
And that's Dixon, and he's trying to get to the outside, and he carries a tackler.
He's going to get about 5 or 6 out of that one.
They're going to mark him shy of the 35. They are going to mark him shy. I'm surprised.
Wow.
I thought he had at least 5, but they're going to call it 4. But that's positive yards on first down.
Yeah.
As Trey Stallings, number 2, checks back into the ball game as Dixon has been lining up at that halfback spot in that full house backfield.
This may come down to a battle of conditioning in the fourth quarter of who's going to be in better shape.
You know, the Bobcats have just dared the Mohawks to run it up the middle.
And there he goes. He's broke loose. He is going.
Trey Stallings.
And that is Trey Stallings with a big run up the gut.
No flags on the
No
field.
flags. Touchdown is the call.
Stallings showed a burst.
That's with the 11 guys in the box.
Indeed. Spot the football, what, near the 37?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. 63 yards on the touchdown.
Good run. Good blocking by the Mohawk offense on that play.
You know, we
really got a good push off the ball.
Didn't have any scoring in the second quarter. I think the Bobcats were keying on someone else, and Stallings made them pay. And no, Stevens going to be stopped short, 14-6. After the touchdown and the 2-point conversion attempt, Mohawks have a 14-6 lead as Garrett Cook, the senior number 33, tees it up. He's looking to kick it deep.
Oh, he's going to get that high pooch kick. He is good at it.
Is it loose? Did it go 10 yards? I think the Mohawks have the football.
I think that's going to be Mohawk football, depending on
I
the
think
call
it's the
here.
kicker. I think the kicker has it. I think Cook just got it. The Bobcats did not call for a fair catch, but they're going to give the Bobcats the football. I guess it had to go 10 yards before it was touched. They're having a conference. They made a signal that it was Bobcat football.
I'm not sure what the call is here. Coach Harrell having it out with the official here.
I don't think Coach Harrell agrees with the call.
I don't think he does either.
I don't think I do either, but I want to know the ruling. I haven't heard what they had to say.
He's going out to midfield.
Careful, Coach.
Discuss this. A lot at stake here in this game tonight.
The officials are sending the coaches back to the sideline as they both want an explanation. We're going to take a minute to thank some of our sponsors, Mohawk Mini Storage. If you need a place to store your stuff and a way to get it there, give them a call. Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott, 870-598-7941. Pumpkin Hollow, you know, we've talked about the season. It's the fall. The Pumpkin Hollow's been a supporter of Mohawk football and just young people everywhere. We thank them for helping to bring us this broadcast. Mohawk defense is coming out onto the field.
They're going to call it Bobcat football. I don't necessarily agree with that call, but.
Well, spotted at the 49. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. As they're in the huddle, they got a short field.
Tell you what, Garrett Cook has just about perfected that really high pooch kick right there to go 10 yards.
I can't believe that the coaches have not double wing formation in the pistol. Gonzalez in motion, and they're looking to throw it. And there's a swing pass going to lose yards.
He is smashed.
Fuller, number 3, wrapped him up. And we got a player down on the field. It's a Mohawk. And I believe that's Dixon, number 5. I think he got undercut. He's up. And it's good to see that Logan is on his feet.
Yeah.
But I know that through all the brouhaha, no, that's not Logan. That's Trey Stallings, number 2, isn't it? Logan's over there on the corner.
Yeah.
Good to see Trace He just scored that long touchdown coming off under his own power. John Jones, the freshman, checks in his spot. The Bobcats will come up to the football after the loss of 4 yards. Be second 14, make second 15.
Yeah.
They're going to hand off to the left side. Little crease, not a lot doing. He's going to get it about 5. We'll call it third and 10.
Yeah.
They get 6 yards. He does with the
he
third
does.
and 9. Look like the big man, big ginger number 70, wrapped him up. He will check out of the ball game. That's John Daniel Beck. Look, the Mohawks have let 12 men on the field.
Like Dr. Mallard there checking Trace out. He's been a huge asset for our sports program.
Oh, he almost got blindsided.
Oh, he's
going to be short of the
he's gonna
first
be
down.
Short.
Applying the pressure there was Michael Massey, number 17. He's going to be just short. Well, I'll tell you what, they've gotten most of it back. And see what happens on fourth down from the 43.
At a 4th and 1.
Bobcats come up to the football. Mohawks are going to have to take a timeout. No, officials. Yeah, Mohawks take a timeout as they had broke the huddle with 12 men. And again, while we've got a break in the action, we're going to thank Piggott Realty for helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV. For residential, commercial, agricultural, real estate anywhere in Clay County and beyond, let Mike and Pat serve you. They've been serving the communities for a long time. That's Piggott Realty, Mike and Pat Patterson, 870-598-3142. MFA Agri-Services Mid-South helps bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV with locations in Piggott, Mound, St. Francis. For all your agricultural needs, we appreciate MFA Agri Mid-South helping to bring you Mohawk football right here, Channel 21, YHC-TV.
Looking at just under 5 minutes left to go. The third quarter. 4th and 1 again. See if the Mohawk defense can hold.
It's real close. They're trying to draw him off. You know, Coach Harold told him to watch the football.
Watch the football.
He got
he's going to have
more.
it.
Oh, we got a penalty. I think it's going to, well, let's see what happens. I think it's going to be a hold against the Bobcats. And it is a hold.
That is a holding call against the Bobcats.
And unnecessary penalty.
Oh, terrible penalty. Especially on 4th and 1 when you convert. Last thing he wants a penalty.
Well,
Same way with the touchdown earlier. Last thing he wants a penalty.
That'll wipe out a first down inside Mohawk territory and push the ball back into Bobcat territory, where the Mohawks should be expecting a Bobcat quick kick.
They have quick kicked it in every one of these situations. I'll tell you what, that last one, pretty close to some Mohawks getting back there and getting a hand on it.
Well, they haven't been in traditional punt formation yet, and I don't know why they would. There's no safety back, no need for one. But they're going to go for it. They're going to throw it down the field. That's a good punt.
He's going to have that picked off.
For all intents and purposes, I mean, that's a short punt. But that Stallings back in the football game, went up and got it. Stallings is hard to get behind.
Yeah.
But he did. He went had great position. Pass was a little underthrown. Stallings fought for it. And
we got an Oski.
Indeed. So all intents and purposes, it's right around a 21, 22-yard net on the change of possession.
And here we go again. Turnover on downs. Well, not interception that time, but
yeah, is that the first? That's the first true turnover of this football game.
Yes.
And the Mohawks are going to be the beneficiary as the line of scrimmage continues to stay stacked up as Williams is absolutely stacked up. Again, that is the big guy, 71, Clint Harvey. Hit him in the backfield. Williams had enough momentum to get a yard, maybe a yard and a half. We'll call it second and it's about 9 yards.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you like to see two football teams line up and run smash mouth football, then tonight is your night.
Look at that. All of them are in the box.
Everybody.
Got one safety dropping back. Carry up the middle. That's Williams.
He's going nowhere.
They've been key on him all night. Again, that's what the Bobcats have been looking for. Travis Foster, 44, just right there in the middle of it. Gain another yard, be
Another
third
yard
and 8.
out of it.
You know, Jason, sometimes when these young kids come up after the junior high season is over, they practice and dress out with the big guys. Football players get attached to their number.
You better believe it.
Oh,
Uh-oh, he's
got
got
a block on the outside. That's John Daniel. There's a first down.
That's going to be a first down.
Logan Dixon, number 5, carries the football. The lead block pulling out on the play, number 70, John Daniel Beck did his job. They got Dixon on the outside and picked up the yardage that they needed. Spot the football right at the 44, first and 10 Mohawks.
Good pull by Beck.
Jason, what number did you wear? What was your favorite number?
Number 4 was my number. Both my boys are number 4. It's just kind of a tradition. I still have it.
Stevens going to carry off left tackle, and he is stacked up, thrown out of bounds. He didn't go down easy. Number 1 was wrapped up by number 1, Hunter Tidwell. Let's see what happens. I think he got a couple, as there was nothing there.
I tell you what, you can tell by the body language, definitely no love lost between these two teams. Everybody's usually friendly before and after, but I tell you what, during the game, it's a whole new attitude out there. Mohawks going to come up to the football tight again.
Right up the gut. Boy, just had.
Trey Stallings up the gut again. He broke a long one earlier. Wrapped up that time. Pulling down to about 1:40 left in the third quarter.
Well, it's third down, about 6. Long 5.
Time winding down here. Here we go. Mohawk fans cheering. Big third down right here. Pitch out.
Dixon over the left side. To tell you, there's just not much to do.
Nowhere to go over there.
Going to be fourth down.
Going to bring up another fourth down.
Mohawks are going to kick it away.
I think that's a smart call. I think that's a very smart call by the Mohawk offense there. Kick the ball away and try to pin them deep. Winding down on about 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevens back to punt. He's had a really good year punting the ball when he's had to.
He has. He really has. This one's going to be a line drive. Going to take a bit of a Mohawk bounce.
Yeah.
Going to be down near the 20.
Good punt. Good punt. Good coverage by the Mohawk special teams there. It's going to end us with.
What we got? 20 seconds
20
left.
seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, Mark Howes helped to bring you Mohawk football on Y8C TV. Custom Car Care. Like I said, the owner is Mark Howe. He's been doing full detail in the same location right here in Piggott on Main Street for many years. Give Mark a call. What?
Personal foul against the Bobcats.
I missed that.
It was sometime after the play.
A little extracurricular activity. Again, we'd like to thank Mark Howe at Custom Car Care for bringing you Mohawk football on Y8C TV. 870-598-2571. Give Mark a call. Well, that'll back up the Bobcats as they hand off over the left side. They've got a crease, and there's some run. They're going to get some of the yardage back. Ball's on the ground.
Oh.
Who's got it? Looks like it went out of bounds, and the Bobcats are going to retain it. Well, he got it back, didn't he?
Yeah, he got it back. He's going to get an extra couple out of it. That's going to be good for a first down. "12 seconds left here in the third quarter. 14-6 Mohawks. Oh, almost a high snap by the Bobcats. He managed to wrangle it down.
He's going to get 3 or 4 out of it.
And
Going to
that's
be a second down.
That's going to wind down the third quarter here.
We're going to keep it here for a moment. Like I said, St. Bernard's Medical Clinic in Piggott helping to bring you Mohawk football on YHC-TV right here in the local area, Northeast Arkansas, for great medical care. Call 870-598-2236. St. Bernard's, the heart of great medicine. Jason, I know that you and Dusty are big supporters of just students and kids and the community. We'd like to thank Tillman Plumbing for helping to bring you Mohawk football here tonight and all season long. It's been a lot of fun.
We've had a blast this year. We love to work with these kids and support these kids, and it takes a lot to be a student athlete these days. It's a tough thing for these kids to do, and we really want to support them and have the community and the crowd and everybody get behind them and support them.
Well, tell everyone about the weekly award. That
every week, Tillman Plumbing, our company, and the Schultes up at Front Street Pizza, they give away a pizza or some cheese sticks or something every week, and we give away $25 cash to the fan that brings the most spirit, that brings it and shows up and cheers their hearts out for the Mohawks. At our house, we bleed red and black. 24/7. So we're really proud to get these people up off their feet, and these cheerleaders do a great job of cheering and really keeping the crowd up in this stuff. We got some cheerleaders down there with some pretty good throwing arms, looks like.
Well, they do. Also, when we came out of the break going to the fourth quarter, the officials had the chains going the wrong way.
Oh.
It was first down and -4.
Well, that's not going to work.
So they figured it out before they snapped the ball.
Well, that's a good thing. Football's flying everywhere. Everybody trying to catch Mohawk football here.
So we're going to start the fourth quarter. Mohawks have an 8-point lead, 14-6.
A lot at stake in this game here. Possible playoff game in the midst after this. Still having some confusion down on the field as to what's going to go on here. Not sure what they're trying to line out here. Mohawk crowd up, people dancing, cheering. It's a beautiful night out tonight here in Piggott at Parker Field. And here come the Bobcats now up to the line. I think they got everything hashed out. We're going to play some football again.
Well, let's snap this thing and let them get after it. It's fourth quarter time. Over the left side, big crease. There's a penalty. Right down there, thrown by the back judge, as there's about a 10-yard gain.
I'd say that's going to have to be a holding call on the Bobcats. Cade Harrell, the freshman, on the stop.
It is a hold. Will negate the first down.
It's going to be against the Bobcats. Going to back them up some more. I tell you what, here we're down to the fourth quarter. The Mohawks like to pride themselves on winning the battle in the fourth quarter. That is one of our biggest things in practice and games, and something Coach Michael really preaches, be in good shape, and they like to win the battle of the fourth quarter.
So they're going to replay first down. Coming around the right side, there's a blocker in there, and he gets the block,
Got
the
a little
kick out.
space here.
And he is going to get almost every bit of it back. Going to
Sure
be
is.
about 4 or 5 yards shy.
It'll be about an 18-yard gain. It's going to bring up a second and 5 or so. Pretty manageable second down for the Bobcats.
My goodness. Got about 15, 16 yards on after the penalty. Big John Daniel Beck checks back in the football. Up right at the middle. There's a kick out trap block. Yeah, that's Allen on the carry. He's wrapped up by Benbrook. And Brett Fuller, number 3, going to be a couple yards shy as it's third down. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Mohawks.
Mohawks and Bobcats still, both teams seem to be stacking the box up a lot and just trying to run the ball down each other's throats here.
He's going to have it. That's Allen. Nope, that's Gonzalez, isn't it, coming around the end? It is. Looks like we have a player down, a Bobcat down on the field.
Yep. Right here against the Mohawk sideline. Right here on the Mohawk sideline.
And I can't get a number. Their jerseys are so muddy, and you can't make out those light numbers on those light jerseys anyway.
He's up and
But they're
moving on his own a little bit.
his teammates helping him get off the field. I saw a freshman, Alex Gibson, in the game, number 52, that got a little taste of senior high football.
Yeah. It's a whole new ball game when you make that big step up. It's
There's a lot of difference between being 14 and being 18.
yeah. When you've been playing a bunch of 14-year-olds and then you start stepping up to these guys, there's a huge difference. I don't see much problem with these freshmen being able to handle it though. Doing a really good job.
Oh, they faked it, go to the right side. He's wrapped up. John Daniel Beck wasn't fooled, and he couldn't squirt away from the big man. Again, that was number 7, Austin Rouse, on the delay counter. He's going to lose a yard.
John Daniel is big and strong.
Well, the Bobcats are staring at an 8-point deficit here with 10 minutes left in the football game.
They're moving the ball down the field a little bit.
They're going to look to throw it a little bit. He's got a receiver open.
Oh, no good.
And that pass was dreadfully thrown at the 2 yards in front of the feet of the receiver.
Into the dirt.
And I know it's a tough throw for when you take a look at Scroggin trying to roll to his left and throw to his right, but he had a receiver by himself.
Yeah, he was open.
And he stops the clock with 9:49. Be third down and 12. Scroggin's in the gun this time.
4-down territory down here. He's in the gun
Gonna
by
take
himself.
it. He's
gonna try to
looking.
throw it. He's got some pressure. We got to have a hold there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tackled him.
But
It's a pick.
Godding got it. There's a flag down on the play.
They're going to have a hold against Corning before the interception.
So the Mohawks are going to decline this penalty. They're going to take the football.
I think we may have offsetting penalties here.
I don't think so. I think one's a dead ball penalty. Here's what should happen. I think the Mohawks got a little extra bump in there after the play. We'll see.
Holding against the Bobcats is signal declined.
Okay.
First down and 10 Mohawks.
Okay, so they did not have a second penalty. I thought there was going to be a second penalty. The Mohawks had the football in the second turnover of the game, the second interception. So, Mohawks get it back with 9 minutes and 37 seconds remaining on the fourth quarter clock.
Up by 8.
Mohawks run the football, carrying ball tackles. He's still
He's
loose.
on his feet
That
still.
is Dixon, number 5. Fighting and fighting, getting the first down, putting the Mohawks in better field position. They'll have the ball at the 45 of the Mohawks, 1st and 10. Boy, Jason, we talked about who had something left in the tank.
Like I said, they pride themselves on winning the battle of the fourth quarter, which is hugely important in the ball game. If you don't have the gas to finish in the fourth quarter, it's hard to win. They're all going to line up tight again.
Stallings is going to get nowhere. He's going to lose a couple. He just didn't have a chance.
Wrapped up, nowhere to go.
Mohawks really need to extend this lead to give themselves a chance at the postseason, as the playoff bracket will be drawn up tomorrow.
Yes.
That's why we're playing on a Thursday night.
Always ending out the season here. It's always nice to end the season here at Parker Field at home. A lot of these seniors and stuff, when you play your last football game and you're away, nobody cheers for you. You just kind of walk off the field and get on the bus, and it's over. It's always nice.
5 seconds on the play clock. The Mohawks are going to have to take a timeout. They're not going to get this play off. While they take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. You're watching Mohawk football on YHC TV.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Deposit your check here or here, or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Well, after a short timeout, Mohawks are back on the football, 2nd down and 11. Same formation they've run all night long, and Fuller up under center. He's going to roll. He's looking to find a receiver, and Stevens, just couldn't get to it. One receiver in the pattern. Stevens is double covered. It's a safe pass.
Don't want to turn the ball over right here. Wouldn't be a good time to turn the ball over.
8:21 in the football game. Mohawks have a 3rd down and 11. Ball's at the 44-yard line of the Mohawks.
And I'm just going to guess and say that everybody's going to come up tight again here to the line again.
9 men in the box and 2 standing at the lid.
Yeah.
Rolling him out. He is caught. But
hit his receiver.
Dropped.
Couldn't hang on.
It's going to be short of the 1st down anyway. Stevens on the intended target. That was Connor Daniel defending.
Mohawks going to send out the punting team.
They are. It's been a back and forth, back and forth.
I'm telling you what. Neither team really being able to gain an edge on the other one here. Just trading back and forth a little bit.
Mohawks are a man short. Now they're looking to the sideline like they needed a call as Godding is going to snap it to Stevens. Great snap. A pretty decent punt right down the middle.
Going
to take a
Mohawk
roll.
Bounce. He's going to try to field it.
Oh, he's down on a knee, and they didn't call it, but the Mohawks just keep on coming. Landon Williams trucked the poor kid. That was Scroggin, I believe, back deep to field that punt. And he got hit once. I thought he went down the knee. They didn't blow the whistle.
No.
And then Landon Williams, a junior, just cleaned his plow.
I tell you what, Landon is quite the load, man. He is a steamroller.
Yeah, he's a strong young man.
Oh, you better believe
Good
it.
kid.
Bobcat's going to take over about the 30, right at the 30-yard line.
So they'll have it. They haven't done much with the football. They haven't scored since the first quarter.
Yeah. A late arrival on the field out there.
Going to run it. The counter comes back toward the middle. Going to
Still
get a
on his
couple
feet.
yards. Looks like Cade Harrell in on the tackle along with, that's number 3, Brett Fuller. But also Caleb Benbrick, number 13, is the one that turned that one inside and then wrapped him up.
Got a couple of yards on the extra effort there.
He did. They're going to spot it right near the 35, 2nd and 5.
Warning coming up. Looks like they're going to split a guy out wide to the right.
Here comes
And
another
to the
one.
left.
As they split Daniels out to the left. Motion. They're going to run the option.
Option.
There's a hold,
There's
but no
got to be
call.
a hold. They're not going to call it, even though it's a really obvious hold.
Gonzalez is going to have a, I don't know what this call is,
I don't know.
but there's a flag down right at the point of impact. Gonzalez is down inside Mohawk territory. That's an odd toss.
Yeah, an odd spot for I don't know what they're going to call here.
Personal foul. I didn't
Against
I
the
didn't see it.
Mohawks. Huh. I didn't see it. It could be anything from some trash talking to
I mean, I didn't see a late hit or anything.
I didn't either. That's what's making me think it might be from Little John going on between these two teams.
Like I said,
Very-
unsportsmanlike, I understand, but that's a 30. Put the ball down at the 30-yard line. Bobcats have it 1st and 10.
That's a pretty costly penalty there against your defense.
7:14 remaining in regulation. Scroggin is going to be in the pistol here. Barks out signals,
Motion coming.
and that's
Gonna hand it to
Allen.
him up the left
He
side.
is caught,
Boom.
but he's going to fall forward. Going to get about 4 yards, 2nd 6. Again, Squirrel, Morgan in on the play. Brett Fuller on the tackle. Looked like the freshman Cade Harrell around the pile.
Popped hard.
Again, 5 yards a pop for the Bobcats. Be 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. 6.5 left to go in the 4th here. Rice Bowl at stake.
4th quarter time. Craig's going to go right off the left edge. Should back in.
Wrangled up.
It's going to be just about a yard shy as Stallings comes up to make that stop. Again, Tidwell with the football. Yeah, it's going to be a couple yards shy. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and definite 4-down territory here for the Bobcats with 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Here they come again, basically the same formation, split out left.
Scroggins going to give it off to the left side. There's a hole.
Got a crease.
It's going to be down short. Well, it's going to be up over the 15, call it the 14. 1st and 10 for the
That'll
Bobcats.
be good enough for a Bobcat 1st down. Stop the clock while they move the chains. I tell you what, Brett Fuller having one heck of a night. He's been all over the field so far.
Well, they put him over there on the side of that big left offensive side of the line
Yeah.
for the Bobcats. So that's where most of the action is taking place. Fuller's been up for the task. As they clear a lane there, he's going to be down
He's
inside
still
the
on his
10,
feet.
down into the 5. It'll be 2nd down. Again, Gonzalez carrying the football. Caleb Benbrook wrapped him up. Bottom of the pile again had Brett Fuller. So he's just going to be a few yards shy of the 1st.
Yep. Going to bring up Second 2 from about the 6. Mohawk defense with their backs against the wall again. Let's see if they can stand up down here again.
Carries and go around the left side.
Go
Is
to
that
the
Allen?
left.
He's got a crease. He's in for the
He's going
touchdown.
to be in there. No flags, touchdown.
14-12 with a big 2-point conversion right here.
This is a huge play, defense. Right here's where you really got a gut check right here. You've got to stop this one. We've got to hold them right here.
Well, let's see what the Bobcats dial up.
Mohawk
Same
fans on their
formation.
feet.
They were looking to draw them off.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by the Bobcats.
Tell you what, here.
I'll tell you what, we're going to stay right here. We're going to come back in action, and here's the scenario. The Bobcats have scored a touchdown to pull within 2 points. They are lined up. They're going to be lined up to try for the 2-point conversion to tie this football game.
Yeah.
They tried to draw them all sides, get a little bit closer shot at the 2-point conversion. But here they are after the timeout.
Had to burn a timeout.
They're going to try to tie it up.
That timeout could be costly.
Well, let's see. As the Mohawks, they wanted to jump. They wanted to jump. They held steady. They were disciplined. Here it comes. Bobcats will dial up something here. We still got 4:40 left on the game clock.
Yeah, plenty of time left here. We got Corning with split out to the right. And I'm sure they're going to pull some motion in the backfield. Mohawk defense really needing to stud up here. Motion coming.
Right up the middle, and he's in. I think he got it. No. 14-14.
He's in there. Tie ball game. 4:40 left to go, Sean. Tell me
Well,
what,
it's been that kind of game.
we have got a grudge match on our hands here.
I'm kind of curious as what's going to happen on this kickoff. We've had an adventurous kickoff scenario each and every time.
I tell you what, we've seen some really odd special teams plays, calls, and a lot this year on special teams. We've seen some interesting stuff. Most teams going now to a shorter kickoff. If you'll notice, a lot of them don't really kick deep anymore. They try to pooch it in the empty spots and go for getting the ball back. Bobcats coming out.
Well, let's see what happens. It's Jacob Hadley, number 10, is going to tee it up. And so far, we've seen Hadley tee it up at an angle every time, about 45 degrees across the field. Mohawks will have the hands team up. They're not taking any chances.
I'm not sure that we shouldn't have had the ball back on the last kickoff there. Last kickoff by Corning actually went for a negative yardage, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Corning to kick here.
And
Got the onside.
No, they touched it before it went 10 yards.
It did not go 10
Yeah,
yards. Going
they
to be a flag
touched
on
it.
the play.
They touched it before it went 10.
He grabbed it, I'd say, at 9 yards deep.
Like I said, the side judge was on top of it. He saw him touch it. So that is a penalty. The Mohawks will get the football. So they'll have it right near midfield. They're talking about this way too long. That means that they don't agree.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of that. especially after the call on the last kickoff.
I mean, the Bobcats have already brought their defense out on the field. They know what happened.
Yeah.
Mohawks are in the offensive huddle. Illegal touching is the call against the Bobcats. Don't know why it took so long to make the call. Penalty be assessed against Corning. Piggott will have the football at the 47-yard line of the Bobcats. They got to make it happen.
4:40 to go, 14-14. I mean, right here's the – you got to make something happen on this drive. You've got to put together a good drive and get some points on the board here. Mohawks are able to kick a field goal if need be. Senior Garrett Cook there, you might see him pooch one up in the air quite a bit, but let me tell you what, and he can really put his foot to the leather.
They're going to have another discussion.
Not sure what this one is for.
Forgot to tell our officials tonight that it is a school night. Yeah, the Thursday night football has been around for a while. When the last high school game here in Arkansas, a lot of the divisions or classifications have their games on Thursday, so AAA can set up the playoff bracket on Friday, and schools can make their travel arrangements to know where they've got to go.
Yeah.
And
got a full week of practice in before you get ready to go down and play somewhere in the state playoffs.
well, after the discussion where nothing different happened, the Mohawks come up to the football, and they've got it full house backfield behind Fuller. He's under center, which is Eli Smith, the senior, number 54. They're going to run a counter to Stevens, and he's around the left corner. And they finally
He's got
a
some
chance.
room. He's going. He's going. He's gone.
That'll do it.
And I'm telling you what, there's 6, no flags on the play, and Bradley Stevens, I tell you what, the birthday boy having one heck of a night.
Bradley's got about 250 yards on the night. I'd like to see the official stats after this one.
Yeah. I tell you what, Bradley's had a really good year, and he has had several, 3 or 4 big runs over the season called back this year too. He's in one game a few weeks back on the road, he lost about 150 yards.
Was that at Cedar Ridge in the rain?
Yeah, lost about 150 yards or a little under that, I think, to penalties.
Well, Stevens' touchdown run gives the Mohawks a 20-14 lead. As they're not even thinking about an extra point. They're going to go for 2, and there's a flag down before the snap, and I think that the Bobcats are in the neutral zone, Jason.
Yeah, I'm going to blow that one dead.
And the Mohawks looked like they were going to do something different there. They were going to roll out Fuller.
I think they were going to give him the keeper on it.
You got to call something different because they're going to look for it.
Yeah.
Boy, this Bobcat defense is – they've just said you're not going to run up the middle.
Yeah.
You're not going to run up the middle. We're going to stack it here and make you bounce it outside. Now, the Mohawks have had some success and broke some long ones when they got through that first wave.
Yeah, Trey Stallings breaking a long one up the gut on him, but other than that, it's been pretty short goings up the gut.
Stevens is in. He's got it.
He's going to be in there.
So the 8-point lead is back, 22-14.
4:21 left. Took 19 seconds off the clock. Went from a tie ball game to 8-point lead again. Now the Mohawks, if I understand correctly here, I'm not sure that I'm completely accurate on this, but I do believe they need a 13-point win to
have a chance to advance.
To have a chance to advance onto the playoffs. So not only a win here at stake, but I tell you what, the Mohawks, I would say, really looking to try to put another one up on the board here. Mohawk crowd pumped up after the touchdown, that's for sure.
Mohawks got to make sure they don't do anything silly here on the kickoff.
I'm not even going to speculate here about what's going to happen here on the kickoff, as we have definitely seen some wild stuff on kickoffs and punts this year. Garrett Cook to tee it up. And I would say he might kick it away this time. I don't know.
A lot of young players on this kickoff team, Jason.
Yeah. Cheerleaders getting done with their push-ups. He's going to kick it deep.
Cook's going to kick it. Going to
Good
be
kick.
down
He's
near the 12-yard
field it.
line. This running back, Stevens, is going to, the
Oh,
senior,
he's got
was in
nowhere
his
to
lane.
go. Nowhere to go. They're going to bury him up.
He's going to be short. They're going to push him back. They're going to spot him near the 20. Seeing Caleb, oh, there's a flag down. I hope the Mohawks weren't taunting. Let's see what the penalty is going to be. I think
That's going to be
dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bobcats.
against the Bobcats.
Caleb Wellborn has made his way back to the sideline, Jason. He's son of hair of crutches with his left knee wrapped up. Wellborn went out early.
Hate to see that. Great kid, great athlete. Hope he's going to be okay. Well, Mohawk defense here got the Bobcats pinned down deep.
Well, they brought it back near the 20. The swarm came unsportsmanlike half the distance to the goal from the 10-yard line, 90 yards away. The Bobcats are down by 8 with 4:23 left in regulation.
Lined up, Corning split to the right, motion.
Option to the
Option
right.
again. We got a flag on the play in the backfield, and he's got a crease.
Big play. That's a big play. Mohawks.
Man, he's going to.
Again, that's number 7, Austin Rouse. He came in motion, but it's going to be negated. They're going to bring it back.
Yeah, he's up to about the 44, but it's coming
Well,
back.
that's a big play. 34
that's
yards.
a huge penalty right
Holding
there.
against the Bobcats.
Bobcats again.
So that's going to be another half the distance. That'll be back to the 5-yard line.
You can attribute a lot of these holding calls against Corning to the Mohawk speed. Usually when you see something like that, it's mainly because the guy across from you is just faster than you. And
You got across, and it's a last-ditch effort.
Sometimes you get caught, sometimes you don't with it, but officials seem to be pretty on top of the holding calls tonight.
Well, after the holding call, going to replay first down.
To be honest about it, too, I think I've seen more unsportsmanlike conduct penalties in this game than I have for most of the year.
I'm not condoning it, but I do expect it.
Yeah, that's what I don't necessarily agree with it, but I figured it would be coming tonight.
So they're in the shadow of their own goalposts as they're going to snap it, hand it off to the left side. He's got a crease, too.
He's got some room.
Mohawks are giving up chunks, and that'll stop the clock. That's a nice gain, even though they had a long way to go, and they still got 19 yards to go for a first down. Let me rephrase that. They have 9 yards to go for a first down. He picked up 11, didn't he?
Yeah, he got about 11 out of it. Well, they're
So
going to mark him right about
second and 10?
10, yeah.
There's a crease there. Like I said, I don't know if the Mohawks are playing conservatively, but they're giving up large chunks, and there's a lot of time left in this football game.
Yeah.
Bobcats will split a receiver to the right. Scroggin under center in the pistol, and he's going to hand it off to the left side, and it's wrapped. There's a ball on the ground. Ball is on the ground, and Mohawks have it. Mohawks have the football.
Mohawk football.
Mohawks have the turnover, and the Mohawks.
Mohawk ball.
I tell you what, they came over to the right side. Fuller caused the fumble, and the third turnover of the game goes to the Mohawks, and the Mohawks lead in turnover margin 3-0. And they have the ball back near, where are they going to spot it? Near the 16?
Looks like they're going to spot it right about maybe like 15 and a half.
So the Mohawks have it with 4 minutes left, 22-14.
Mohawks with a huge opportunity here to put the ball in the end zone.
Needing a 13-point differential. Bobcats had 3 timeouts, I believe. I don't see the Mohawks sitting on the football and running this clock out.
No, I'm not sure what the call is right here.
The officials are discussing something else.
Not sure what the discussion is about this time. I don't know why they keep stopping play. I don't know what they're talking about, but.
No, but that's Brock Swan coming out on the field. Brock is the assistant principal here the Piggott High School.
Not sure what exactly is. Not sure exactly what's going on.
Well, they stopped play, and there's no explanation. And let's see if our referee is going to wind this clock.
I think we may be having some rowdy fans over on the visitor sideline is what it looks like. Mr. Swan over there talking to them.
Fuller under center. He's going to give it to Stevens. Stevens got a blocker. Is he going to get the corner? Still on his feet. He's going to be forced out of bounds.
Yep.
Going to stop the clock. The senior's got to make sure he does not get out of bounds there. We'll need to leave that clock running, even though the Mohawks do have an 8-point lead. He lost a couple.
Yeah,
Going to be second 12.
I'll tell you what, here with a playoff game at stake here in the at the tail end of the fourth quarter, Mohawks really need to capitalize on this turnover. That's the name of the game tonight is capitalizing on points off turnovers.
Well, it hasn't been the stellar year that either one of these teams wanted. I mean, but if you can get this game, well, Jason, it means a lot for your season.
I'll tell you what, and he's going to be wrapped up right
Stallings is going to lose another yard.
No matter how anybody's season goes when it comes to Piggott and Corning night, all the rest of it goes out the window.
Oh, this is rivalry. This is Egg Bowl. This is Mississippi State and Ole Miss. This is the Iron Bowl. This is Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah.
This is the boot. LSU and Oregon. This is
guarantee
it. The Rice Bowl.
The Clay County Super Bowl here.
This is the Clay County Championship.
Yeah, exactly.
We actually do have 3 high school football teams in Clay County now.
Yes, we do. Rector's got their program back.
None of them played each other in senior high.
Tried to get a game scheduled against Rector, and they wouldn't go for it.
So, here's your scenario, 3:39. The Mohawks have a 3rd down and 14. The football is at just inside the 20-yard line of the Bobcats. And the Mohawks are going to try to dial up something to pick up a 1st down here in the red zone.
Mohawk players trying to get the crowd up behind them. And I think we're going to see that same type formation we've seen from the Mohawks most of the night. Seems to be working. I wouldn't change it. Oh, and the ball's on the ground?
Yeah. That's a turnover.
That's going to be Corning football.
Fumbled the snap. Gave the Bobcats a chance.
That's a tough one right there for the Mohawks.
Well, you had a freshman center and a sophomore quarterback. And the Mohawks commit their 1st turnover of the evening.
Just non-experienced mistake right there.
Well, they've left the door open for the Bobcats to establish a drive and make an attempt to tie this football game. And there's the option again, and it works again, but not much, maybe about 4 yards. I thought a flag came down in there late.
Going to be forced out of bounds.
That was at number 12. In on that play, that's Jonathan Morgan and the freshman, Harrell,
coming up,
a linebacker. So the clock stopped. It'll be about 2nd and 6. Bobcats
Corning coming out, split to the left.
looking to move the football down this field over the left side. Again, there's a crease.
There's
Nice
got to be a
block.
hold
No.
there. They're not going to call it either. They,
Justin Gotti makes the stop, but not before a 1st down up over the 30.
Mohawk defensive end there was tackled by a Corning Bobcat.
He was by himself, too. Fuller was on the edge, and Godding had to come flying in because there was nobody else there. First down for the Bobcats at
Was
the.
that Fuller on this end here on the defensive end?
It was
Yeah,
number 3.
boy, he got held bad. He actually got tackled. I don't know how you missed that one. Running with the motion.
Off the right
Go
side.
up the gut.
Nate Mallard, number 73, a freshman, got there second. First on the scene, initial hit made by John Daniel Beck, number 70. Gosh, he got about 3, didn't he?
Yeah. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
We're inside 3 minutes, Jason.
Yep. Time winding down for the Bobcats here. Going to be about 2:35 when they snap this off.
Double wing back in motion, going to reverse. They're looking to throw. Throw it again. Throw it.
He's going to throw it.
Oh, that's a penalty. Yep, that's a penalty. That's a pass interference call. Mohawks gave him a little nudge while the ball was in the air.
Yeah.
And unlike the NFL, that's not a spot foul. That's a 15 yards.
Yeah.
Even if you only throw the ball 8.
Yeah.
So 15-yard penalty, going to be a first down for the Bobcats. It'll
It's
also stop the clock with
Yes,
2.5
it will.
minutes left.
Going to push the ball to right past the 50-yard line.
Inside Mohawk territory. 49-yard line of the Mohawks.
Mohawks subbing in and out some folks.
Off the left side, another delay handoff.
Nobody
Gotta
there, and
make
he's
the
got
stop.
some room.
That,
Out
Fuller
of bounds.
missed the tackle there. Got to wrap them up. And that's going to be another first down as the Bobcats are threatening.
Putting together a drive here right at the end here. Defense is really going to have to stand up here.
So spot the ball at the 33 of the Mohawks. First and 10 for the Bobcats. Clock runs with 2:13. Bobcats are threatening late in the fourth quarter.
Should be right at 2 minutes when they get this play off.
Bobcats are going to take, well, there's a timeout on the field. I don't know where it came from. But if it's an official's timeout, it's very ill-timed.
Yeah. I don't know what the discussion is about now.
They're wanting to put time back on the clock, it looks like.
I'm guessing they're arguing about the game clock here. They're going to put some time back on the clock. They're going to put it back to 2:12. They're going to put 9 seconds back on the clock.
Pass.
He's going to tuck it down and try to run.
He's going to
He's
step
gonna get
out
a
of
little
bounds.
bit too.
He's down near the 25 or inside between the 30 and the 25. Let's see where they spot him.
Benbrook forcing him out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock again at a little over 2 minutes left to play. Here in the fourth quarter at Parker Field, Piggott, Arkansas.
All right. Right up the gut. There's a crease. Fuller makes the solo tackle at the 20. Going to be a first down for the Bobcats. This is exciting. This is it.
Yeah.
Gut check time for the offense. Gut check time for the
I'm
defense.
telling you what, this is what football is all about right here.
2 minutes left.
I'm not sure how many tackles Brett Fuller has, but it has got to be a bunch.
Off the left side. No penetration.
He's going to be
Fuller's going to force him out of bounds, and he's close to about a 7-yard gain. Let's see where they spot him as Bobcats.
Now we are looking at a 22-20 ball game, Sean. A minute 43 left to go in the fourth quarter. 22-20. Corning coming up to the two-point conversion to try to tie it here. Mohawk fans on their feet. He's in.
Short.
He is going to be
Stop.
short. He is going to be short. Mohawk defense will hold.
That was Stallings, number 2. Came up mano a mano and made the stop.
He has been everywhere.
All right. We've had an onside kick. We've had a backward onside kick. We've had one touched before it went 10 yards, but it's coming again.
Yeah, I was fixing to say that. No telling what's going to happen now. And so we're at 22-20 Piggott, fourth quarter. Parker Field. And I tell you what, I don't think I've sat down the entire game, Sean.
I know it, Jason. It's been that type of game, and these fans, a lot of them are on their feet. It's a Thursday night. They came out to watch the last home game of the season, the last regulation game. A lot of playoff implications depending on this game. The county rivals. The American Cancer Society sponsored Rice Bowl.
Great folks, great organization.
Mm-hmm.
They just do so much.
Here we go. As the Bobcats put the ball in the tee, Jacob Hadley has handled all the kicking chores for the Bobkittens, and here comes the kick.
Hands team, be on your toes.
And the Mohawks, it rolled free. It rolled free. Jason, it absolutely rolled free.
What have we got going on?
Bobcats have it. Nope. Yep, they got it.
Bobcats.
What took so long?
I don't know. I don't know what the holdup has been over every call and the keep stopping the game to make a discussion out in the middle. I don't know. I've never really seen officials take so much time to make a call on something. All right, now, minute 41 to go. Bobcat football at about the 46-yard line.
Here they come. Back in motion. They're going to throw it. They throw another interception.
He's got nowhere to go. He's going to try to tuck it down and run. He's going to be wrapped up.
Oh, that's a late hit. There's no sense in that. There's a Bobcat came flying over after the play. Everybody's on the ground. No call. The clock stopped. We're at a timeout for the Bobcats. Still going to gain about 7 yards. Be 2nd and 3. I want him to throw it so the Mohawk secondary can go pick it.
Yeah, let him throw it. Let him throw it.
We're right here as the entire Mohawk bench is between the 35 and the 40-yard line. The seniors, this is something they'll never forget.
No.
Going to give it all they've got.
Right here's just plain old guts, man. This is going to boil down to who wants it more right here. And, I mean, that's it. This right here is football 101. This is as good as it gets right here. Mohawks still in the field. Corning trying to line up. Defense going to be out on the field. Minute 26 left to go, 22-20. Corning up the line with a short second down.
They're going to do that delay to the left.
Side. He's got some room. He's going to
get out of bounds.
Down and out of bounds. He's going to gain about 8 on the play.
Yeah, that's too much. There's a minute 21. Clock stop as they go out of bounds. 1st and 10, Bobcats.
Corning doing a good job of getting out of bounds and managing the clock somewhat.
They bring that wing back in motion, the double wing. bringing Gonzalez almost every time, but this time it's not going to go at the middle. They're going to
They're
be
gonna go with the option.
the
here.
option. Nice
gonna pitch
pitch.
it.
And the Mohawks had it defended, but they still didn't stop it.
He's still gonna get about 7 yards.
Bobcats
No,
hurry to the line.
More like about 5 yards.
They're going to spike it. So now it's third down.
Gonna bring up third down and about 5.
We're inside 1 minute. 59 ticks.
seconds, man. Wow.
There will be no overtime today. There will be no overtime tonight.
No.
It's not happening.
No.
Bobcats are going to make a plan.
Mohawks giving up a couple down deep like this, but they've also stood tall several times down deep.
They break the huddle.
Split to the right. Motion coming around.
And he's going to throw it. They got a hold that's not called. It's going to be a first down. Actually, he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop. That only took 7 seconds left.
Yeah. I don't know how you missed that call right in front of you.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains. I just, you can't wrap your arms around the defender and drag them down. But
they've called several and missed several, but you get some, you lose some on that deal. We're going to be in the same formation.
Mohawks need somebody to step up there. Dixon
got a couple missed tackles
going
here.
to be out of bounds.
He's going to get out of bounds.
Looks like they caught it this time, Jason. It is an illegal block.
Bobcats really have shot themselves in the foot tonight with holding penalties.
Well, if they're going to let you get away with it, you keep doing it, and then sometimes they decide to call it. Like I said, that's not a holding. The signal that they gave was illegal block in the back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So they're going to step that one off.
Yeah.
So the football is at the 35. It is first down. And the way I see it, it's first down and 20 somehow, but they're looking to throw, got a back going deep, and they're still going to scramble and get out of bounds. He's going to get 12, 15 yards.
Yeah, he's going to get a chunk out of it.
You have to contain the quarterback. You can't rush outside in or inside out. You got to keep him.
Ends have got to stay home and push everybody to the sideline.
Well, we can't see the sideline, so he got about 11. It'll be 2nd and 9. 37 seconds left, but they're deep. They're getting deeper inside Mohawk territory. The clock's running out.
They're managing to get out of bounds almost every play.
Got to keep them inside the first down marker.
He's gonna throw it. He's airing it out.
Good. Mohawk.
Almost intercepted.
Third down. I think Stallings was the only one who had a chance at that.
Really, no Bobcat near that. He almost looked like he quit running his route.
.31 seconds. Third down and 9 for the Bobcats. As they come up to the football, one receiver split to the left.
31 seconds.
Scroggins going to throw it again. He's got 3 receivers in the center.
He got.
That's incomplete.
Going to be incomplete.
4th down. He had a man, and he was open.
He had some pressure on him that time.
The ball hit him in the hands. So
Hawks getting some pressure to the quarterback.
25 seconds on the game clock.
4th down again. And 8 for Corning.
I'm trying to figure out why the play clock just now started. They hold him here.
It's the ball game.
Like I said, and the Bobcats, there's enough time that they don't have to get in the end zone. They just need a first down.
They're going to throw the ball. Corning back to throw. He's got some pressure on him. Let's it
It's
go.
short. It's short. It's short. That's it. Mohawks hold. What are they talking about? What's the discussion?
Flags. That's I wasn't even gonna
All
say
right.
anything until
That'll do it,
that's
Jason.
gonna be Mohawk football. Mohawk's gonna take a timeout here. Talk about it for a second.
All you want to do is get the snap.
Get the snap. Down it out. Anything.
Well,
Mohawk offense coming to the ball. You may see a victory formation here.
who better? 18 seconds left. Got the football at the 23-yard line. Well, somewhere near there. That'll do it.
That's going to be it.
Keep the clock running. No timeouts on the clock for the Bobcats. The Mohawks have defended the Rice Bowl, 3 times the champions.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, there may not be a playoff run, but the Mohawks will end it on a good note.
Time winding down, 22-20 Mohawks.
Mohawk football on YHC TV. Jason Tillman,
Sean,
been a great season. I've had a lot of fun.
been a pleasure.
Thank you for helping to bring Mohawk football on YHC TV. This is Sean Parker. We're signing off. Thank you for a great season. Good night.